in the Justice Department that has just had a wrench thrown in those works by those sudden firings of all the U.S. attorneys on Friday. But looking at the Preet Bharara firing, looking at this shock to the justice system that the Trump administration just levied, Deutsche Bank is a particularly sensitive subject. Deutsche Bank is a particularly sensitive subject of investigation for this president for a couple of reasons. First of all, the former chairman of Deutsche Bank, he left in the middle of all this scandal at his bank. He ended up landing very softly, though, at the Bank of Cyprus. Bank of Cyprus is itself a bank that has been in lots of hot water for Russian money laundering accusations. The Deutsche Bank chairman was installed as chairman of the Bank of Cyprus by the major shareholders of the Bank of Cyprus. Major shareholders of the Bank of Cyprus include this Russian oligarch. They call him the king of fertilizer. He's now becoming famous in this country for having inexplicably paid Donald Trump $95 million for a single house. It's the single largest price ever paid for a house in the United States. He paid Donald Trump $95 million for that property, even though Trump himself had only paid $41 million for it a few years earlier. Why did a Russian oligarch pay Donald Trump over $50 million over and above what Trump had paid for that property? We still don't know. The king of fertilizer reportedly never set foot in the property. He certainly never lived there. He has since torn it down, but Donald Trump pocketed over $50 million in that one sale with that Russian oligarch, who's a major shareholder in the Bank of Cyprus, which has been done and held up on Russian money laundering allegations over the years. And now, in terms of the Bank of Cyprus, there is one American who is involved in that bank. The one American who is a major shareholder of the Bank of Cyprus, and until recently was its vice chairman, is our new Commerce Secretary, longtime Donald Trump friend Wilbur Ross. So the Deutsche Bank chairman landing there with a guy who inexplicably gave Donald Trump $50 million and Donald Trump's Commerce Secretary, that makes Deutsche Bank a little bit of a sensitive subject. The other reason Deutsche Bank is a sensitive subject for federal investigation at this point is because the president himself owes more money to Deutsche Bank than any other single lender in the world. President Trump is in hock to Deutsche Bank to the tune of hundreds of millions of dollars. Deutsche Bank is the largest known lender to Trump's businesses. So summarily removing the prosecutor going after Deutsche Bank, that has personal implications for this president. But that's not all, because it's not just him, it's his family.